Anybody who watches my videos to the very end of the credits will probably notice that Roger Ebert has always been credited as an inspiration for my reviews. This is because Roger Ebert, despite not knowing it, has been a strong influence on my love of film. And today it was announced that Ebert's time has finally come. When I was in my late teens, I found a book in our house that my uncle had left us one day. It contains the majority of Roger Ebert's reviews up to 1993. The anthology also has Ebert's reflections on meeting a number of famous filmmakers like Martin Scorsese, Oliver Stone, Walter Matthau, as well as a Q&A where he addresses a few questions that people have sent him over the years. I used his reviews as guidance on which movies I should check out, and this led to my watching many of the films that I've seen in my life. Some people will remember my reviews of The Onion Field, Glengarry Glen Ross, Dead Again, Fitzcarraldo, Some Mother's Son. All of those movies were introduced to me through reading Roger Ebert's reviews. Even when I disagreed with Roger Ebert's opinion on certain films, I learned to trust his judgment for the most part. At his best, he gave a genuine taste of how the movie felt and what you could expect from it. While he sometimes threw out spoilers too easily, in my opinion, his attention to the details of the stories were impeccable. He would sometimes give biographical information as well, if the movie he was considering related to something personal in his own life. This is especially true of his review of The Dreamers, which I consider to be probably the best movie review I've ever read in my life. Roger Ebert was a pioneer of his trade. He and Gene Siskel literally made a show out of reviewing movies, and their genuine camaraderie as they bickered over their contrasting opinions was part of what made it especially fun for movie buffs to watch. After Siskel's tragic passing, Ebert continued with the show with Richard Roeper, who had a different relationship with Ebert that served as a new directions for the presentation of reviews. Of course, for people who wish better information than what I've given, I'd wholeheartedly recommend the Nostalgia Critics tribute to Siskel and Ebert. Meanwhile, I would just like to say thank you to Roger Ebert, as I will continue to say thank you in any more movie reviews that I make in the future. Ebert was a man who loved film and spent his life as a guide to anyone who wanted his recommendations. Even battling cancer didn't stop Ebert from doing what he's always done, writing reviews, giving his opinion on the films he's seen. With his passing, we have lost a man who I would call the most renowned film critic of our time. But what's true about Ebert, just as it's true about any writer, is that he will live on in the work that he left behind.